Hi Roberta, how are you today?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. So I hear that you broke your finger.
Yep, I broke my ring finger on my right hand.
And how did you do that?
Well, it's a pretty long story. It all starts a year ago. I'm just kidding, not a year ago. It all started when I wanted just a soda.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm a college student, and I don't have that many scholarships. So all my money goes to tuition. And so I was like, I could go to the gas station and buy it with the cash, or I could go to 20-something and Bursar it. So I was just like, nah, let's just go to Bursar. And when I went over there, it was around 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a lot of people over there, all the parkings were full. And the only parking spot left was the handicap parking.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought to myself, I'm not going to take that long, just 2 minutes tops. And so I decided to park there. And I went in, got my soda, and I came out, and lucky me, I got a ticket. Which is, I mean, I'm happy it was just a ticket because on the sign it says a fine and you could tow your car.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just glad that my car was still there. So me, still being the cheap person I am, went to court to tell them if there's another way to pay the ticket off. And so they assigned me community service.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to help the community. Usually, when I do community service, I do it as a group, and like go clean houses, like the big event and stuff like that, into the
Mm-hmm.
streets. But this time I wanted to do something like for the actual, like the organizations almost nobody goes to, just
Mm-hmm.
like the Mission of Hope or YMCA and stuff like that. So I did some hours everywhere, but where I really liked it was the Humane Society.
Mm-hmm.
And right there wasn't that bad. Like clean cages, walk the dogs, sweep, mop, just simple work. And one day, as I was walking the dogs, I decided to walk the biggest dog because I was like, okay, I could take it. Like, it's not gonna be that bad. So I was walking the dog, and then I was switching the leash from one hand to the other. And as I was switching the leash, he saw a squirrel and took off. And when he took off, the leash was only on these 2 fingers, and then it just snapped.
So it broke it?
Yeah. Well, at first, I thought it was out of place. So I could have felt the bone, like on the right side of my finger. So I actually tried to pop it back in. I tried to
Ew.
pull it. I tried to do it. I even asked the owner to pull my finger. Hopefully she could pop it, and she didn't want to touch it. And so after that, I decided to go to the hospital because even after I tried doing that, it still hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to urgent care, and they took my x-rays. And what turns out, it was actually broken. And so that was like, wow, that's like my second bone that I ever broke.
Oh, really? So what other bones did you break?
When I was little, I have a younger brother,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was jumping on the bed, and I thought I could have jumped to his crib. So we're 4 years apart. I may have been 5, 6 maybe. And so I jumped from my parents' bed to his crib, and I don't know what I was thinking. It was wood, it was the bed, and then the wooden posts over there,
Mm-hmm.
so it won't fall. And so my hand just landed on there. It was my left hand, and then it broke right there.
So did you have to have surgery for your finger?
Yeah, that was actually my first surgery ever.
Oh, really? How was
Mhm.
that experience?
It was kind of terrifying at first because, I watch a lot of movies, where the doctors are all evil and, cut them up and everything. But then, when I started going there, myself, the people were nice, they made me feel comfortable, it wasn't that bad. And so, the only thing that really scared me was, going to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does sound scary. So now that you've had surgery and have gone through this experience, what has it been like since you have had a broken finger?
Reminds me that as you get older, like I said, I'm still cheap, and now I have medical bills to pay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be safe. I'm not going to break any other finger. I'm going to stay away from walking dogs as much as I can. But, it turns out that the surgery wasn't that bad. So if I ever have to have it in the future, I'm not going to be as worried. Right now, I'm still healing. I have have therapy to go to.
Physical therapy?
Yes, physical therapy. 3 times a week for 3 weeks, and hopefully it'll be all better.
So how long since you've broken your finger have you had to go through this healing process?
So I broke it February 10th. Yeah, February 10th. So it's around a month and 9 days right now since broken. So I had surgery on the 1st, so it took me like a good 18 days when it was broken, and then the cast, and then surgery, and then healing and removing the stitches, and now physical therapy. So it's around 2 months that I had to, it took me to heal from the finger. And I mean, it's a good experience. I wouldn't wish it on anybody because I mean, you could see like it was my first time having surgery. That's why I'm saying it's a good experience. But I wouldn't want to break another bone or have it like be put in a cast, because the cast was the worst.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you for coming in today and talking to me.
No, thank you for listening.
You're